You're going to lower yourself down to your mat with control. Make sure you're in the center of your mat. And we're just going to start off by just bringing the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. Feel that nice stretch of the low back. You can hold on in front of your knees or even behind your knees, whatever's comfortable for you. Good. And then from here, we're just going to do an exercise called moving the limbs away from the center of the body. So make sure that you are in this neutral pelvic position where your front of your hip bones are in line with your pubic bone and there's a little bit of space in the lower back. And then from here, we're just going to take the arms and lift them up towards the sky. My legs are about hip width apart and my hands are right above my shoulders. You want to draw your abdominals in toward your spine. So let's coordinate that with the breath. So you're going to inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth like you're blowing air out of a straw. And as you do so, feel your abdominals pull in and up. And let's do that again. Deep breath in. And then exhale out. And now from here, we're going to just focus on the arms first. So we're just going to take the right arm and we're going to reach it back on a high diagonal, keeping the left arm still. And notice how when the arm reaches overhead, it makes the abdominals have to work a little bit harder so that the spine and the pelvis don't respond to it. Make sure your right shoulder blade is drawing down your back so that shoulder isn't in your ear. And then let's draw that arm back to where it was a moment ago. Let's do the same thing on the left side, but now let's just add the breath to it. So you're going to inhale and then exhale out. Good. Now again, keeping that left shoulder blade down. Keep drawing your abdominals in and up and don't let your pelvis move. And then we return. Take a deep breath. Exhale, right arm reaches back. And lift. And then deep breath and exhale, left arm reaches back. So feel the back of your ribs anchoring down into the mat and only reach your arm back to where the ceiling meets the wall behind you. The goal isn't to take your arm all the way to the floor, it's to move your arm freely without letting the rest of your body move in response to it. Right, moving the limbs away from the center of the body. One more time on the left. And then return. Good. So now we're going to do something similar, but with the legs. So I'm going to take a deep breath here. And as I exhale, I'm going to slowly slide my right leg along the floor without letting my pelvis move. So as my leg lengthens, I'm going to feel my abdominals pull in and up. And then I'm going to slowly draw the leg back towards the center of my body. Good. I take a deep breath. And as I exhale, I'm going to reach my left leg out. And then slowly return. Take a deep breath. And then exhale, reach the right leg out. And draw it back. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, reach that left leg out without letting the rest of the body respond to the movement of the leg. And then slowly return. And again on the right and the left, one more time. And then last time on the left. Good. Now, if you were able to do that without incident, right, and you were able to maintain stability in the center of the body, you can graduate to the next variation of it is an arm and leg move at the same time. So I'm going to take a deep breath. And as I exhale, I'm going to reach my right leg and my left arm away from the center of my body. Without letting anything change in my pelvis or my spine or my shoulder girdle. And then I return back to the center. Let's take a deep breath here. Exhale, draw the navel in and up as you reach the arm and leg away. And return. Deep breath. Exhale, reach. And return. Deep breath. Exhale, reach. And return. One more time each side. And one last time. Good. And relax. All right, so from here, we're going to do leg raises. So I'm going to have you bring your legs and feet together, arms down by the sides of your body. Again, finding that neutral pelvic position. We're going to take the right leg, we're going to lift it up to table, and then reach the leg up towards the sky. And then from here, you'll lower the leg down, halfway down to the floor, without letting the pelvis tip towards that lowering leg, and then you'll lift it up. Take a deep breath, and then exhale, lower. And you don't even have to lower the leg as low as I'm lowering it. It's all determined by your ability to keep quiet in your pelvis, your spine, and your ribs. So this is a great way to strengthen not only your abdominal muscles, but your quads and your hip flexors too. One more time. And now let's lift. Let's table that leg. Place it down. Let's lift the other leg up. And then reach it up towards the sky. Take a deep breath. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. It's also helpful if you really feel your legs hugging the midline of the body so that you feel your inner thighs squeezing towards the middle. Let's do two more. Last time. Good. And float the leg down. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is a hamstring stretch. I'm going to grab my magic circle. I'm going to take my right foot. I'm going to place the ball of my right foot inside of the circle, holding on to the other pad on the circle. You can also, if you don't have a magic circle, you can also use a bath towel too for this. Now I'm going to keep my left leg bent today because I'm very tight today. But I'm going to feel my toes pull back of my right foot. I'm going to feel my heel reach up towards the sky. I'm going to try to draw my tailbone down towards the floor to feel that nice stretch along the hamstrings. And you may even feel a stretch in the calves too. Try to relax your shoulders. Allow the shoulders and the head, the spine to be heavy on the mat. And just take a few deep breaths here. And if you're very flexible, you can straighten your left leg if you want to along the mat, but just make sure that the pelvis does not move in response to the lengthening of that other leg. Oh, that felt good. Let me do the same thing on the other side. All right. Whew. I did a very intense leg workout yesterday or the day before, and boy, my legs are like, wow. They're very sore, and I haven't been a good boy and haven't been rolling on the roller like I normally do over the last few nights. So, note to self, keep up the foam rolling for sure. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Good. And then relax. So let's start by just mobilizing the pelvis. This is called rotating the sacrum. So you're just going to take your hands and you're just going to place them on your sacrum bone right there, standing with your legs about hip width apart, and soften your knees. And then from here, you're just going to curl the tailbone under, feel the pubic bone curling forward and up, stretching out the low back. And then you're going to reach your tailbone back and feel the pelvis tilting in the opposite direction. Now let's take a deep breath here and then exhale, tucking under, inhale, tilting back. Yep. And you can put your hands in not just this position, you can also do this if the other one doesn't feel comfortable. This is fine as well. Inhale, tilting back. Exhale, tilting forward. Mobilizing the pelvis and the spine. Let's do two more. One more. Beautiful, and relax. Now let's invigorate the spine by doing knocking on the door of life. So knees are soft, arms are long, spine is long, turn from your waist side to side, and knocking on the low back and your abdomen, activating key pressure points in the low back for energy and vitality, and in the abdomen for better digestion. Relax the shoulders as you turn from your waist. Now let's tap on the corner of the chest with a soft fist just below your collarbone. And now let's tap on the top of the shoulder, base of the neck, relieving lines of tension in the neck and shoulders and upper back. Now let's go back down to the chest again. And the low back and the waist. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to slow the movement down. Slow it down. Slow it down until you are still. Let's continue to invigorate our spine by doing spinal cord breathing. We lift the arms up, elbows are bent, Draw the elbows back, open your chest, reach your tailbone back, just like you did a moment ago in the sacrum rotations. Take an inhale, and then exhale, curl the tailbone under, draw the arms forward, round your spine, look towards your abdomen. Inhale, lift the arms, draw your elbows back, open your chest. And exhale, draw the arms forward, curl your tailbone under, round your spine. Exhale. Try to keep your knees soft throughout and your shoulders directly over your hips. As you lift the arms, lift your gaze slightly. No need to take your head all the way back. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do 2 more. Last time. Good, and relax your arms and lift your head. I can already feel energy circulating through the body in a different way just through doing these exercises. Okay, so now let's do an exercise called standing turtle. So for standing turtle, we have the knees soft, the spine is long, the arms are down by the sides of the body. You bring your chin to your chest. Slowly roll down like you're peeling your spine away from the wall behind you. Rolling down until your hands are just past your knees. And then you're going to lift your head, lift your back, standing tall. Take a deep breath. Exhale, rolling down. Now I've taught this exercise many times over the years. And I've also referred to this as the wave too. Inhale. Exhale. I think Montauk Chia calls this turtle because it's almost like a turtle head poking out of the shell. Exhale as you roll down. Inhale as you lift up. Let's do this 3 more times. It's nice how this stretches and strengthens the spine. One more time. Good, and standing tall. All right, our next exercise is called upward stretch and twisting to the 4 directions. So we're going to start by taking the arms out to the sides and lifting them up above the head and try to reach up and try to stretch out your body from your fingertips all the way down to your feet. Stretch, 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 stretch. And then you'll bend your elbows and grab hold of your elbows, crossing your forearms. And then from here, you're going to take a deep breath and exhale, side bend over to one side. And feel a nice stretch. I like to feel as though my top elbow is being pulled slightly by my bottom hand. By this top hand, I should say. Good, and then I'm going to lift up nice and tall, deep breath. And then exhale, up and over to the other side. So this hand pulls a little bit more down. Feel the stretch from your elbow all the way through your ribs to your waist. And then lift up nice and tall. Now reach the arms above the head and interlace your thumbs. Reach the fingers up to the sky. Now from here, you're going to take a deep breath and exhale, rotate your spine to one side, turning from your waist. Good, coming back to the center. Inhale, exhale, turn to the other side. Coming back to the center, and then float your arms down. Shake them out. Now let's open up some lines of tension in the neck and shoulders by taking the hands behind the back and pressing the palms together. And if this isn't comfortable, you can also do this or this. Okay? So from here, with the palms pressing together, just bring your ear towards your shoulder and feel that lovely stretch. And then from here, slowly bring your chin towards your chest. Roll the head over to the other side. Feel that stretch along the side of the neck. And then take the head slightly back, up and over. And as you slowly rotate the head, you'll just take deep breaths in and out, in through your nose, out through your mouth. A nice cleansing stretch and breath. And when you bring your chin towards your chest, now slowly take the head over to the other side. Stretching all parts of your neck and upper back. Let's do one more circle. And the next time your chin is toward your chest, you'll pause. You'll relax your arms and you'll lift your head.